Hey and welcome back. So while I'm waiting for these backlights to be delivered, because I've ordered new ones, these ones are past it. I've got new bits coming for the looms, and I've got a load of new bulb holders coming as well, so that's superb. They'll be here in a couple of days, which will hopefully happen during this video. There's plenty I can do in the meantime. Let's go change the steering arm, put this new headlight on, and just strip down the electrics on the front and see what we can do, and whatever other little bits and bobs we can get done to get closer to that MOT. And I don't know why I'm wiggling this at you. This will be technically the first time I've driven this. Right then, it's cold, it hasn't started since the last time you guys saw it start.
Go in. A tiny bit more. Keep go. Yeah. Go. Forwards. You're on. Stop.
Right, and let's have a look. Still a bit dodgy up there. It's going to need a good clean up. I need to see if that's leaking. Just needs a good clean up. Steering arm looks alright, just needs a paint. We need new rubbers though. I'm just going to pop all these out and clean them, I think. Oh, looks like the indicators are on some sort of spring. That's the indicator out, and I need to make a new plate for that. And the lights are not looking great. It's been a good week for parcels. I've got some brand new rear lights arrived. These are the old ones. I decided that it's just not worth the effort of cleaning those up. It was £45 for a pair of brand new ones. They look lovely, all nice and clean. These contacts are good, so I didn't think it was worth the effort. I've also received this package from a subscriber, Adam, and in here I've got a lovely selection of bulb holders that are in much better condition than the ones I've got, so I really appreciate that. Thanks, Adam, that is superb. Also got, check that out, lovely little keyring. I shall stick that up on the board for now until the car is ready to have a keyring attached to it. We've got new headlight, so that's going to go on. That's the state of the old one we've taken off. I can't fit the headlights because I'm missing the top clips. I think, even though these headlights come off a Mark II, I think the clips of a Mark III Fiesta will also work, so I'm going to see if I can get some of those. I don't know if you saw the other day, I managed to get access to a loft full of abandoned, or not abandoned, but long forgotten Ford and Vauxhall parts, and there was a lot of Mark III taillights up there. So fingers crossed we'll have the Mark III headlights up there and I can get some clips to hold these in. There's a train going past. We're going to make a part for the indicators because that holds the indicators in there rotten. The other thing I did when I went to that breaker's place was I managed to get a load of replacement indicator bulb holders because mine again were rusty. So that should be good. I've got brand new bulbs. Every light is going to have a brand new bulb. And I've got this cheapo kit, so if any of the connectors are that bad, I can replace them. So, I think that was it. What else did I get this week? Can't remember. I'll give all these a good spray with a bit of contact cleaner. And we will give them a little rub down just to clean them up because there's a little bit of corrosion on them, and then we'll get some bulbs in. Right, while we're waiting for those connectors to dry, I want to sort this loom out, I'm just going to clean all these up, give them a rub down, take off any additions like this which are just junk, and just go through and clean all these connectors and repair what I can. Now I keep flitting between the idea of chopping these off and replacing them with the new connectors that I bought, but I think these are actually better quality than what I've got, so I'm going to try and clean them first, and if that proves futile then I'll chop them all off and swap them over. These have all cleaned up remarkably well. These not so much, but you can see in there they are showing a bit of brass again. I've cut off that horrible yellow one and replaced it with that. And pretty much same story across the rest of the loom. So this is ACF 50 anti-corrosion formula. We use this on the Microlite to keep it in good condition as part of our kind of yearly maintenance. So normally you'd have this in a spray bottle. I haven't got a spray bottle for this one, so I'm just going to dab some on with a brush. Now, this is not cheap stuff. It's about 30 quid for that bottle. So use it sparingly. I'm just going to coat anything metal with some of this, and it will help keep it in tip-top condition. Okay, moment of truth. I've cleaned up the loom, I've got it all connected. I'm not expecting the indicators work because I haven't changed the relay yet, but let's see what the others do. Right, there's a front headlight on, but we've got nothing going on back here. Right then. Ooh, right then, we're starting to get some in. Ooh, got a reverse light. So the first thing I'm doing is just checking continuity across the bulbs. I've quickly gone through and checked them, so we're just checking across these, and we can see that we've got continuity across them all. Right, let's start looking at the loom. Put it on to 12 volt. Stick our earth in that one. That's where he appears to be. Okay, we've got 12 volt there. We got nothing there, but that might be the brake light. Got nothing there really. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's try the other side. Wherever he may be, there he is. Got one there. Got nothing there. Got nothing there. Got nothing there. Got nothing there. At least it's consistent. So this is how far we got last night before I run out of light. Haha, pardon the pun. We have got rear lights. We have got, if I can find the switch, rear fog lights. We have got reverse lights, not very bright. The connection in the back is a bit loose, so I need to work on that. But then we had weak hazard lights and a weak and no brake lights and no indicators. So these are the flasher units. You can see the state on those. So I've got 2 new ones of those. Well, I've got 1 new one, I've got to order another one. And then I've also taken off the brake switch. Now this sits down on your brake pedal, and when you push the brakes it releases that and creates a circuit which puts your brake lights on. And then when you release the brakes it opens the circuit back up. So I tested this to make sure it was broke. So we get this, put it on continuity mode, there we go. And quite simply put that on each end, like that. There you go. And then push the switch, and you see nothing happens. So that switch is dead. Now what should happen is this. Let me take that out of the way. So you know you've got continuity. So we've got a new switch. Got this from the local motor factors, which was a bit of a surprise. So there we go. There's our new switch. And if we do the same test, closed, open. So now hopefully we'll have brake lights. Right, I fitted the switch. And now we've got brakes. The wiring in here is beyond, that's knackered. I'm just gonna bodge it with some of these for now. So I tell you what, the more I dig and pry into this wiring, the more of these bodges I'm finding. Look at that. So a side light on there. Some earth totally disconnected from everything there. This is our indicators. So I'm going to take these back to beyond this, chop all this off. I keep finding taped up earth points everywhere. Now, I don't know if these are meant to have earths on them, but it's probably worth me running them back to something. They look like part of the original loom. It's hard to tell the amount of bodges that's been on here. I'm going to clean up this earth here. That's the main one to the body. See if that helps us at all. It's got to be said, the guy who had it before me loved those clips. They are bloody everywhere. Those are coming down and connected onto this. Don't know what the hell those are. Look like some form of capacitors. Is that, I don't know, a CB or an alarm or some sort of weird thing. But yet another earth dangling here, so I think I'm going to hook this up to something. And then it looks like we've got a little rat and a tat living in here. Right, I found my main earth. I've gone in there, cleaned that up, cleaned up the connection on the engine, and I've also made up this big ass earth cable, which I'm going to run back across to there, because I've been advised that getting an extra earth on these engines solves a myriad of problems. This is our old indicator bracket that we took off. Not much left of that. But before it comes apart completely, I've got some old steel here, pre-rusted, so it suits the car. I'm only joking, it's just a bit of scrap I found outside. So let's get him on there. Right, let's get this cut out and bent. There's our first bit cut out. I'll cut out these noggins next. Bend these over next. There's our new part. Right, we've drilled out those old pieces. There's our new piece to go in. Fingers crossed the holes line up. Going on. There we are. Just got to hope the indicator fits now. So, indicator. Let's knock that off. And brakes. So, it's staying on at the moment because I haven't got it pressed into the debrief again. Alright, and then we've got lights. And it should be reverse. There we are. Oh, we've got the same on the one down the back. So that's progress. Let's knock all this off. Right, the reason I haven't fitted the lights on the back yet is I've got to try and cut these out. I'll either try and get an angle grind on there, or what I may have to do is just cut a little bit away from there. As long as I do the top of this one and the bottom of that one, or vice versa, it'll still hold the lights in tight, and we've still got those two holes there anyway. So I need to do that on the other side. Still got a bit of an earth issue to find. Guess they got bored. And on that note, guys, I think that's it for this week. I'm going to carry on pottering on with this so we can get it all finished off. And then... Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.
That's it. You're on the ramp. What? You're on. Go for it. Oh. You stalled.
What?
You stalled.
Go on.